Hello, everyone. Good morning. Happy Easter. Happy Easter Sunday. Hope everybody's doing well. We are getting the day started nice and early, so we're doing a 6 a.m. live. If you're here, let's see. We've got anybody joining us. Hope you all have a wonderful day today. If you get a chance to practice early here in the morning with us or later on in the day or even tomorrow, I hope you have a nice practice. So we're going to get started today lying down onto our backs. It will be an Urban Flow class. And I'm going to go back to a playlist in Urban Flow Live and from May 1st, 2020. If you wanted to pull that playlist up, the first song is called Them. And once you get your music going and your playlist set, and set your volumes, make sure that you can hear me nice and clear. And I want to welcome all of our online and subscribers and our community here through our online memberships. So that started April 1st. If you know anybody that would like to join us, please feel free to send them the information in regards to signing up, or they could always reach out and email us here at the studio. Hey, lying down onto your back, please. Let your legs spread at least hip width apart, and your arms by your sides, palms facing up. If you'd love to try to catch one of the classes live, if you normally practice with them recorded, you could take a look at our schedule on our app, Urban 728, in the App Store or on Google Play. And you'll see what I have scheduled as far as when I'll be recording. It does shift a little bit more than it used to, just based on my teaching schedule here with group classes and privates now that the studio is open. But you'll continue to receive these classes on a near daily basis. If somebody's out like this weekend, Nicole is in Costa Rica, so we didn't have a class yesterday. But you'll still see me mostly every day, and Nicole on Wednesdays and Saturdays when she is back. Take 3 deep breaths to start this practice today. In through the nose, out through your mouth. I've heard from many of you that you're blending your practice. You're coming back to the hot room, and then you're also continuing into practice at home, which I think is amazing. I think the online is a great resource if you're moving about, if you've traveled. You've gone to see family for the holidays, or you're traveling for work. It's nice to know that you have this in practice to take with you. You always say the more we can practice, the better. Bring your legs all the way together. Keep them straight. Take your arms over your head. Nice big morning stretch. Bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, hands to your shins. And we'll keep it nice and centered. And so, no rocking today. Keep your low back flat. And draw your shoulder blades down into the mat, elbows by your sides. And seal your lips for the next hour. We'll be breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, unless otherwise instructed. Once in a while, and we'll take a breath out of the mouth. We'll sigh. We'll let some of that the energy and heat release. But for the most part, I'd say 99% of the time in the practice, and the guidance is to keep your lips sealed and to breathe in through your nose and out. And switch the hands so they're behind your knees. And begin to rock up and down the length of your spine. And notice how you're rolling up to your sacrum. That's a flat bone at the base. That's where you can kind of stall. Let's do 3 more. And feeling along the spine into the mat. And then you can bring yourself all the way up to a seat and turn around from your cross-legged position and come onto all fours and tabletop. And set your hands. And you roll your hips around a couple times. Feel your outer hips. They should be getting looser. We do this quite often. And to move the hips around. And then set up in your tabletop, fingers spread. Hey, it's nice and early if you are practicing, so we're going to warm up the back a little bit more with some cats and cows. And drop the belly, open the chest, inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin round through your spine and spread your shoulder blades across your upper back. Inhale to extend. And exhale, tuck the chin round the spine. If you are practicing first thing in the morning, again, inhale to extend. Draw from your breath. Exhale, tuck the chin round through the spine as we start to wake the body up. And we'll do 2 more. Inhale to extend. Exhale, round the spine. 1 more time. Inhale, extend. And exhale, tuck the chin round through the spine. Come into a flat back, neutral spine. And reset your hands. Step back, come into a legs straight, so we're in the balls of the feet. Rather than on the tips of the toes, you're in the balls of your feet. And then drawing your inner thighs up as you pull your pubic bone towards your chin. Firm your hands into the mat. Nice strong plank here. And solid connection to your breath, and see how your mind starts to draw further and further into your breath. Take an inhale. And exhale, lift your tailbone. And set your heels heavy, downward facing dog. And you may notice that you're getting stickier and stickier in your downward dog, which just means your hands, you're connecting more firmly into the ground. And you're getting the weight out of your toes back in towards your heels. And feeling more in your legs. And so there's really no tendency to slip. Right? Before we have the legs and the upper back connected into the down dog, the hands want to slide out. The feet want to slide back. Once you're drawing to that inverted V, feeling your legs, upper back, now you've got the connection to your belly. You're going to feel a lot more of a vertical state as you lift your tailbone up and your hands press down. Bring your big toes together. Bend your knees. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat. Come into a forward fold. And big toes touch. Slight bend to your knees. Feel the body, the chest. Grab opposite elbows. Come into ragdoll. Ooh. Take a deep breath. If you need to soften it a little bit, put a bend to your knees. Or roll your shoulders back a little bit, because when those shoulders drop heavy, chin to the chest, and we're going to feel more of the pressure that we may be carrying throughout our spine. All good as long as you're breathing into it. And take 1 more breath. On your exhale, release your elbows, hands down. Hands to shins. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Little bend to the knees. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach the arms. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, take a bow, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen the spine. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back to a high plank. And you set your plank, neck in line with your spine. So as you roll your shoulders back, elbows turn in behind your wrist. Lengthen the sides of your neck. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your arms, lower down onto your chest. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. And as you exhale, soften the chest down. Reach your arms back. Interlace the fingers behind you. Take an inhale. And exhale, hover your chest, hover your legs. And squeeze the hands. Keep the gaze low. And so we're working more to train the shoulders back here. And feel the neck get longer, opening up the side muscles in the neck, and so that we could take deeper breaths. And go ahead and come back down. Bring your hands under your shoulders. And lower your feet and press up all fours, tabletop. And set hands and knees. Take an inhale. Curl your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out your dog. Bend your right knee. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, bend your left knee. And 2 more rounds like that. Breathe in. And as you exhale, switch. Deep breath in. And exhale, switch. And 1 more round, feeling the outer hips and the low back. Switch. And as you exhale, last time, switch. Great. Both legs straight. Bring your big toes together. And keep firming your hands down, elbows in behind your wrists. Breathe in. And exhale, 2 big steps to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. It's so early, the crickets are still out. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Just crawled across my mat. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palms, step back into a high plank. And breathe in your plank. I'll tell you about the crickets. Since we've opened the studio 3.5 years now, when the lights go out at night, we've always had a nice little family of crickets that love to chirp in throughout the studio. I've allowed, or not allowed, but just simply loved for them to exist. And then when you come early in the morning or sometimes late at night, then you'll see them crawling around. So it's a great little added piece of nature into our community and studio here in the middle of the city. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bend your arms, lower halfway down. Ground the tops of your feet first. Lengthen and lift on your inhale, upward dog. And exhale, and lift your hips, downward facing dog. And take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. And bend your knees on your inhale, look forward. Exhale, 2 big steps to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, starting to wake up a little bit more. Plant the hands and step back, high plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower halfway down. Tops of the feet, ground, lengthen and lift, up dog. And exhale, draw yourself back, downward facing dog. And keep your right heel heavy. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And pause with your hips square. Exhale, your left knee to your nose. Inhale, kick back. Listen, left knee, right elbow. And then swing it over to your left elbow. And then kick it back, 3-legged dog. And step your left foot through. Step your right foot forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, stand, reach your arms up. Left hand to your upper back, right hand to your left elbow. Humble your chin and draw your belly in, side bend to the right. And so I'm using the right hand to the left elbow, getting a deeper sensation into the tricep muscle. And your triceps you're using when you're going down into chaturanga and connecting those muscles into your upper back. Breathe into your left side. Take a deep breath in. Nice. Come back to center. Reach both arms up. And exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Feel that left side. Plant the hand, step back into a high plank. So the right side is still a little bit tighter. And keep your right hand firm. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Okay, your left side is a little bit more open. Float your left arm up. And fingertips together, your gaze can remain down. More support, strengthen your upper back. Okay, or gaze sideways, or even gaze turns up towards your left fingertips. Belly in, tailbone draws. Exhale, gaze in, left hand down. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And so notice we're setting the feet square. Even weight into both feet, your hips come around, and then you lift from your tailbone and keeping the added weight out of your shoulders, out of your neck. Left foot down. Inhale, right leg up, pause, feel it. Exhale, knee to your nose, crunch. Inhale, kick back, listen. Right knee, left elbow. Swing it over to your right elbow, lift it higher, kick it back, 3-legged. Exhale, step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Right hand, upper back, left hand to your right elbow. Humble your chin. And feel your feet, belly in, side bend to the left. So this is going to put a good amount of pressure in drawing the shoulder down into the socket, the AC joint. And keep supporting with your legs. Breathe into your tricep sensation and down the side body through the rib cage into the oblique muscle. Should feel good. Nice deep breaths. You might even find that extra little bit of a sigh with your lips sealed through your exhale. Inhale, rise to center, both arms up. And as you exhale, dive forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palms, step back into your high plank. Okay, now left hand sets flat, outer edge of your left foot, and drawing up through the shoulder to the upper back, and float your right arm up. Fingertips together. Flex your ankles, feel your thighs. Gaze down, more support, strengthen the upper back. Gaze sideways, or gaze can lift this morning. And breathe as we gaze down, right hand to the ground. Square the feet, square the hips. Look, lift the tail and then exhale and come back into a downward facing dog. So it's a little pelvic tilt. And to lift the tail, draw with your belly. Take a deep breath in and full breath out. Big toes touch. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, 2 steps or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms up, interlace the fingers. And release the index, draw the belly in, humble the chin. Okay, now you got shoulders open, lift and lengthen. Back bend from your mid to your upper spine. And connect through your feet. It's not going to be your deepest back bend. If this is too much, and bring your arms by your sides, hands to your low back to support. On your exhale, look forward, bring your hands to your heart, and release your arms by your sides. Your shoulders should feel different than when you started. Inhale, arms up, bend your legs, sit back in chair. Exhale, dive, forward fold, bring your hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, you're on the fingertips. Plant the hands, step back, high plank to lower chaturanga, elbows in. Tops of the feet, inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Keep breathing, meet your flow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Left knee, right elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, step your left foot all the way through. Kick through your back heel. The right leg is strong. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, come into warrior 2 and pivot your back heel down. Okay, so like we did earlier, and let's take the right hand up, bring it to your upper back. And take your left hand to your right elbow, and then draw the elbow behind your head. Humble your chin. And you now kick through your back heel. Feel your glute engage. So like your glute is lifting towards your low back. Knees are spreading apart. Tailbone drops and the heart is lifting up. Finish your exhale. Open your arms. Warrior 2. And your right hand down to your right leg, above the knee or below the knee. Left arm goes up. And so we're not placing any pressure of the right hand into the side of the knee. Stay with your lunge and dig a little bit deeper. Breathe into your left side body stretch. Nice. Take a breath in. Exhale, windmill your hands, top of the mat. Pivot your back heel high. Kick your left leg back, 3-legged down dog. Walk your hands back to your right foot and come into the standing splits. Fingertips are great. Soften the chin. And so we're just starting to wake up the back of the right leg, opening the hamstring down the calf. And take the kinks out of the back of your neck. Soften your chin in as you draw with your belly. Nice. Bend your left leg. Bring your feet together. Big toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. We're at the back of the mat. Bend your legs. Sit your bum low. Reach your arms up. Utkatasana. Hands to your heart center. Breathe in. Right elbow outside your left thigh. Chair twist. It might feel nice to keep your gaze softly connected to the mat. And feel your rib cage rotate. And then one of your first twists of the morning. I suppose it could be afternoon or evening for you. And ground down, back to center. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Should feel a little more. Inhale, space, halfway lift. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, high plank, high push-up. Fingertips spread. Feel the lightness in your shoulders, lower halfway, push up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tailbone, lift hips, downward facing dog. Left foot stays. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, step all the way through. Kick through that back heel. Inhale, rise, arms up, crescent. And exhale, warrior two, pivot your back heel down. And feel how you're staying on top, and by connecting to the strength of your legs, left arm goes up, hand to your upper back. Right hand to your left elbow, humble your chin. Feel your heart lifting. And knees on spread with your feet firm, and you'll feel your heart lifting towards your chin. Deep breaths here. Finish your exhale. Open your arms back into warrior two. And left hand down. The shoulder is lighter and more spacious. Reach your right arm up. And so lightness and space will go hand in hand. Right? When you practice and you feel the resistance and the heaviness, activate the breath. And then you'll notice how the body changes, the interpretation through the body and the connection to your mind. It will evolve. Take a breath in. Exhale, windmill your hands, top of the mat. Plant, pivot your back heel high, kick your right leg back, three-legged dog, and walk the hands back to your left foot. Back of the mat, square your hips, you're on your fingertips, and soften the chin. As the chin goes down, you'll be more inclined and to draw your belly button up. And we'll isolate the hamstring opening more by keeping your hips square. Kick back through your heel. On your exhale, step your right foot to your left foot. And take an inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, bend your legs. Sit, chair, reach your arms up. Hands to your heart center. Exhale, twist. Left elbow outside your right thigh. Your knees side by side, hips square, gaze can remain down. And you're welcome to focus on the rotation of your rib cage. And if you turn the gaze, look at your fingertips. And you'll continue to feel the heart center ascending line and from the base of your spine. Come back to center. Inhale, rise. Reach it up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Excellent. Inhale, lift halfway. Crawl the hands forward. Feel the strength in your legs. And spread your fingertips wide. And exhale, bend your arms. 5 push-ups. 1. Nice and controlled with your breath. 2. 3. 4. 5. Lift tail, draw belly. Use your legs, downward facing dog. And 3 breaths in through your nose, out through your nose. And feel it, the heat and from the inside. The sweat will start to express itself through the surface. And so you always wonder, how do you feel something from the inside out? Well, that's your sweat. Your body is heating up, and then your sweat is coming from the inside out to the surface, not from the surface back inside. Big toes together, lift your heels high. Bend your knees, exhale, walker light hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up, feel balance. Exhale on your feet, hands to your heart, namaste. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the hands, step or float, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, down dog. Keep your right heel heavy. Lift your left leg up and then open your left hip, curl the heel into the bum. Okay, your right heel is heavy, and your right hand can reach back. Tap your left heel. Bring your right hand back to the mat. Square your hips, left leg straight, and step your left foot all the way through. And come up onto your fingertips, straighten your front leg. And draw from your left quad. Your thigh is lifting towards your hip crease to open up the hamstring. And slide your chest forward, shoulders away from your ears. Little bend to your knees. Step your right foot to the top and left ankle behind your right ankle. And pinky toes meet. Interlace the fingers behind your low back. Drop your chin into your chest. Feel your fin. Chin stays low as you squeeze the hands. Thumbs are crossed. Feel the weight into your right foot. Slide your gaze to the top of your mat. Squeeze your hand. Step your left foot back to lunge. Keep your torso nice and low as you squeeze the hands. Reach your knuckles back. Yes, connect to your breath. Release your grip. Sweep the arms up. They're getting lighter. Exhale, warrior two. Pivot your back heel down. Open the arms. Gaze over your right wrist. Flip your right palm. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands. Plant. Pivot. Back heel high. Kick back and flow. Chaturanga. Tops of the feet. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale. Lift the tail, draw with your belly, downward facing dog. Left heel heavy, inhale, right leg up. Open your right hip, curl the heel into your bum. Left heel pulls down towards the ground. Right hand stays, left hand, reach back, tap your right heel. And then bring your left hand back, square your hips, right leg straight. And big step, right foot all the way through. And you're on your fingertips, straighten your front leg. Use your right quad. Feel it lifting towards your hip crease. Come on, breathe with me. Maybe when it gets a little bit more intense and you feel that in your body, deepen the breath into the sensation. You're creating space, supporting strength and lightness, right? The float, the healing, the breakdown, the deconstruction of the attachments to your thoughts. Little bend to your knees. Exhale, light hop to the top. Right foot behind your left, pinky toes meet. And chin down, interlace the fingers behind your low back. And cross your thumbs, reach your knuckles up. We've done some good work in the sides of the neck and the shoulders. Opening up, so we're taking deeper breaths, not only from the belly, you're using your chest, you're utilizing that space in your neck, all the way into your left foot. Look to the top of your mat and step your right foot back to lunge. And stay low as you reach your knuckles back. And strong right leg connects to your core, soften your grip. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, warrior two, pivot your back heel down. Nice. Inhale, reverse your warrior two. Exhale, windmill your hands, plant, pivot, kick your left leg back, flow and float, chaturanga. Elbows in, tops of the feet, inhale, up dog. Exhale, scoop the belly, lift the tail, and downward facing dog. Feel that breath in your chest. And stay in your down dog, elbows behind your wrist, lift your heels, and then bend your legs, hover your tabletop, take your gaze to the top edge of your mat. The knees are 4 to 6 inches off the ground. Keep your left foot where it is, right knee, right elbow. Step back, hover tabletop, left knee, left elbow. And step back, feel your thighs, right knee, right elbow. And step back, left knee, left elbow. 3 more rounds. Boom. 2 more rounds. Last round. Yes, step back, lift your bum, downward dog, feel your legs. Fingertips spread, feet set hip width apart. And come up onto your fingertips, make your arms a little bit longer. And notice how you can set your heels a bit more flat. And because you made your arms longer in down dog. Okay, fingertips, walk back to your feet. Peace fingers, hook your big toes. Roll your shoulders, flutter your lips. And take a deep breath, hold on to your big toes. And peace fingers, and then exhale, draw your navel in. Then turn your elbows out wide. So there's a priority into connecting to your core first. And feel and observe the evolution of space and through your upper spine. Remember that first forward fold we did in the ragdoll at the beginning of the practice? And the moment you brought your chin down, you're like, whoa. And feeling it through your back. Notice the evolution of space. And with your breath, support. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Release your toes, heel toe the feet together. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, forward fold. Stand up, inhale, rise, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Light step forward onto your right foot. Hover your left toes. And keep your right hip stacked over the knee, over the ankle, hands in front of your heart. And we'll hinge eventually until we are parallel to the floor, toppling tree. Put a bend to your right knee. And take an inhale, kick through your left heel. And exhale, left knee into your chest. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, knee into your chest. Gaze is set on one spot. Kick back. Knee into your chest. Now lift the back of your heart and rise, arms up. Left ankle to your right thigh, figure four. Bend your standing leg, bring your hands back to your heart center. Take a breath in through your nose. And twist left elbow to the inner left ankle or left elbow to the sole of your foot. And gaze can remain down, forward about 3 feet on your mat. Come back to center. Inhale, rise. Lift your left knee up, arms over your head. Exhale, bring your left foot down, hands to your heart, humble your chin. Inhale, circle the arms up, reach. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Let's work our little bunny hop with straight legs. Take an inhale, you're in the middle of your mat. Plant the palm, straight legs, hop back, chaturanga. Pull from the waist, inhale, up dog. And exhale, come on back, downward facing dog. And big toes together, inhale, forward to plank. And right hand set, outer edge of your right foot. And step your left foot onto the mat as high as your hip. Right arm, kick through your right heel, reach your left arm up. Inhale, dip your right hip, reach your left arm back in space. Exhale, reach up and over. Again, inhale, dip the hip, reach your left arm back in space. Exhale, use your left foot, reach up and over. One more, inhale, dip the hip, reach back in space. Exhale, reach up and over and all the way around, pivot square. And step back into your downward facing dog. And set your hands, fingertips spread. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Exhale, walk or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Great job. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart. Yes, feel that in your chest. Open your right knee. Right foot to your inner left thigh for tree. Keep your hips square, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, humble your chin, and draw your ribs in. And you draw your thumbs away from your bum and then slide your ears back so your gaze is in front, one spot. Nice. You got this right leg set up for warrior two. Bring your right knee forward, lift it up. And step your right foot down. Release your arms by your sides.
Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, listen. Left foot back into a lunge, big step. All the way to the back of your mat. Pivot your back heel down, turning your front knee out like tree. Inhale, bring your left arm up, reach back, and you're in warrior two. Solid. Happy Sunday, everyone. Fingertips together today. Take deeper, longer, stronger breaths. In through your nose, out through your nose. No grip in your jaw, hands to your hips, straighten your front leg, turn your right toes in. And feel your feet. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chin. Exhale, hinge, come forward and down. And bring your hands to the ground. And you can stay in your wide-legged forward fold. You can play in your tripod, okay? Or you can play in the expression and transition into your handstand. Just make sure there's nothing out in front of you in case you fall over. Okay, gentle on the dismount. I like to think the only way coming down is feet back to the ground. If your legs are up, spread your legs apart. Softly bring your feet back down. Everybody, hands under your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Deepest breath, you got one more. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, bend into your right leg and then step your right foot to your left foot, pivot, and so that you're facing the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway rise. Nice. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms over your head, come up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Shall we? Little step forward onto your left foot. Hover your right toes. Kick through the heel. Palms together, connect to your core. Toppling tree. Put a bend to your left knee. You kick through your right heel as you inhale. Exhale, right knee to your chest. Hips square. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee into your chest. Lift your heart, rise. Right knee in front. Reach your arms up. Right ankle, left thigh, figure four. And sit back and down. And so you're in figure four chair. Hands to your heart center. You got it. Inner edge of your left foot. Take the grip out of your toes. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale, right elbow to the inner right ankle or the sole of your right foot. And gaze stays down. And as you work the balance focus, then your gaze can turn to your fingertips. And the tightness in the outer hips and the hip flexors. And you want to keep bending your standing leg. And come back to center. Inhale, rise. Lift your right knee up. Exhale, bring your right foot down. Hands to your heart. Inhale, circle the arms up. We're in the middle of your mat. Exhale, dive, forward fold to work that little bunny hop, straight leg, jump back. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands forward, straight legs, waistband up, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, come on back, downward facing dog. And big toes together. Inhale, forward plank. Outer edge of your left foot, side plank. And step your right foot onto the mat. Okay, almost as high as your hip. Flex your left ankle, kick through that heel. As you inhale, dip the hips, reach your right arm back. Yes, exhale, lift the hips, reach your right arm all the way over. Again, inhale, dip the hips, reach your right arm back. Exhale, hips up, reach your right arm over, use your right foot. Last one, dip the hips, reach back. Good work in the shoulders. Exhale, up and over all the way around, and pivot, come back into your down dog. Set your feet, set your hands. Draw with your belly, deep breath into your body, lift your heels. Exhale, walker hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Take it up, inhale, rise, reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. We'll set it up for tree. Open your left knee. Place your foot to your inner right thigh or your calf. Hands behind your back today. Humble your chin to get your grip sealed. As you draw your thumbs away from your bum, pull your ribs in, and then slide your ears back, gaze in front. When you're inhale, turn your left knee forward, setting that warrior two hip. Left foot down, release your hands by your sides. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive. Good job. Forward fold. Listen. Halfway lift. Inhale. Right foot. Big step back to lunge to the back of your mat. Pivot your heel down inside. Inhale, right arm up. Warrior two. Breathe in your warrior two. Lips sealed, right? Feel it from the inside out. That is your sweat. From the inside out to the surface. If you got it, feel it. Chest proud, tailbone down. Exhale, lunge another inch. Hands to your hips, straighten your front leg. Pivot your left toes in. Roll your heart up, set your feet. Inhale. Exhale, hinge, forward fold with your wide legs. And bring your hands to the mat. This could be great. Forward fold, chest out. Inner thighs drawn back and then torso down. Tripod, head to the ground, hands under your shoulders, or working your, if you want to practice your handstand transition, spread your fingers, claw them out with your fingertips, and then roll the weight into your toes. And feel your thighs engage. So the idea is that we have to get the hips over the shoulders and for it to get lighter. So that's why you're seeing me when I bend my arms, and because my hamstrings are tight. And then you're making the line straight and drawing the elbows in, stacking the hips over the shoulders, and learning to center your gravity while you're upside down. If you're up, spread your legs softly, bring your feet back down. Everybody, hands under your shoulders. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Two more. Inhale, halfway lift, arms straight. Exhale, forward fold. One more. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, this time bend into your right leg, and then we're going to kick that right foot to the top of the mat, sit onto the bum. You set your bum, tuck your fingertips behind your knees, and give your shoulders a roll back and down from your ears. Find your sacrum like we started, and hover your shins parallel to the floor, arms by your sides. Connect to your breath. Inhale, lower halfway, legs straight, stay on your sacrum. And then next breath, exhale, hover, lower back to the mat, shoulders and heels off the ground. Take a breath in. Exhale, come back up, halfway lift. You could do it, practice. Take another breath. And exhale, bend your legs, tuck your fingers behind your knees. Rock up and down the length of your spine. And we're going to practice finding the stall and sacrum grounds. Hold here, feet don't touch the ground. And stall. Arms by your sides. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands behind the knees. Rock and roll up and down 3 times. 1, 2. Find the stall. Land on the sacrum. Float the feet. Arms by your sides. And then kick your legs out straight. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend the knees. Tuck the fingers behind. Last round. Up. 2. Find the stall on your sacrum. Elbows in, legs straight, arms out. Option to reach your arms up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Fingers behind. Let's go. Rock back, cross the ankles, roll through, plant, step, float, kick, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips and spread your fingertips, downward facing dog. Really good. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Feel your breath and how your body is opened up so far this morning in your downward facing dog. Keep your right foot where it is and bring your left foot all the way through step. Lower your right knee down. Keep your right hand on the ground. Twist, reach your arm up. And you can turn your front toes out on a 45. And then your hips will come in a little bit deeper. Breathe across the chest and soften your gaze on one spot. And bring your gaze and hand down. Turn your left toes forward, foot flat. Curl your back toes under, lift the knee, pivot your heel down. It's like that warrior 2. Okay, now we're going to heel toe, walk your left foot to the right side edge of your mat. Left hand sets flat. Lift your left toes and take your right hand over the top. Pull the foot back towards you and then draw your chest forward. Kick out into your hand. Use the strength of your right leg connects to your core. Bend your left knee, pivot, step back to the top of the mat. On your back toes square, soften your knee down. Take an inhale. Untuck the toes, walk the hands up to your left thigh. And let's set up for Anjaneyasana as you bring your hips forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. Interlace the fingers, release the index. Press through the top of your back foot. Draw your biceps behind your ears. Stretch your wrist up. And exhale, backward bend, belly in. So good. Bring your belly back in. If it went out, chin and hands down to the ground. Arms straight. Tuck your back toes. Lift off your right knee. Pause here in the lunge. Activate your right leg. And set your right hand flat. Step your left foot back to the outer edge of your right foot. Side plank. And go slow. Reach your left arm up. Kick through your right heel. And lift your left leg. Kick through your left heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, square. Legs together, left hand down. Lift your tail, press back into your down dog. Really good. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Gaze to your hands. Inhale your right leg up. Big step, right foot all the way through. Lower your back knee down. Notice how those steps are getting longer and stronger. Left hand stays. Reach your right arm up. Twist. Turn your right toes out on a 45. And so good to breathe. So good to practice. So good to feel from the inside out. And gaze and right hand down. Turn your right toes forward. Tuck your back toes. Lift your knee. Pivot your back heel down. So you got like that warrior 2 leg. Now I'm walking the right foot to the left. Heel toe. Heel toe. Right hand goes flat. You could see it from this side. Right toes lift. Left hand over the top of the foot. I pull the foot back towards me. Draw the chest forward and then kick out into the hand. And your left leg is super strong. Ground through the outer edge of the foot. And bend your right leg. Bring it back to the top square. Pivot on your back toes. No rush. Soften your back knee down. Untuck the toes. Walk your hands up to your right thigh. And shoulders down away from your ears. Set the top of your back foot. Take the twist out of the ankle. Big toe. Stretch back behind the ankle. Reach your arms up. Interlace the fingers. Humble the chin. Gaze is the last thing to lift. Biceps behind the ears. And squeeze the wrist. Draw them up and back. That'll wake you up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, chin and hands down to the ground. Go slow. Ooh. Yes. Tuck your back toes. Feel it. Lift your back knee. Stay active through your left leg and your lunge. And set your left hand flat. Outer edge of your left foot. Step back into your side plank. Reach your right arm up. Kick through your left heel. Lift your right leg. Kick through your right heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs together. Pivot square. Right hand down. And tailbone up. Nice work. Feel those legs. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come down onto your knees. Top of the mat. Spread your knees so they're as wide as your wrists. And sit in between your heels, hands to your thighs. If you'd like some water, take a sip. And loop your shoulders around a couple times. Navel in and down, tailbone forward, tilt the pelvis, walk the hands behind you. And shins down, tailbone forward. And explore this morning into your elbows or all the way down onto your shoulders. Feels so good opening up your quads and through your hip flexors at this point of your practice. Make sure, if those are really tight, stay on the hands. And don't push it, don't force it. Make sure that you're breathing balanced breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. And draw with your belly, hands to your ankles if you're down. And lift your heart, walk your way back up to your hands. And then bring yourself all the way back up. Knees come in towards each other. And you take your hands onto your low back, fingertips point down. And then turn your elbows in. We're going to keep the bum on the heels. And shoulders down. And then lift the back of your heart up. And let your gaze slide up. This is plenty right here. And keep your hips down on your heels today for 3, 2, 1. Chin softens to the chest. Slide the hands down and bring your hands back around. And fingertips spread. Step back into a high plank. Use the length of your mat. Take an inhale. Exhale. Bend your arms lower halfway. Tops of the feet. Inhale. Lengthen and lift. Upward facing dog. And exhale, draw your hips back and downward facing dog. Take a breath in through your nose. And big exhale out of your mouth. Let it go. And setting up your pigeon, left knee outside your left wrist. Angle your shin, bring your left foot forward, slide your right knee back. You roll the shoulders back and down away from your ears. Beautiful. Come down onto your elbows. And you can rest your forehead on your fist or stack your palms. Turn your elbows out wider and let your forehead rest on the back of your top hand. Finish your exhale. Lift your head. Come back to your palms. And tuck your right toes under. Root into your hands. Draw with your belly and step back into your down dog. Another deep breath in here. And exhale, right knee, right wrist. Turn the shin in. Single pigeon. You know, you kind of get the biggest bang for your buck when you practice first thing in the morning because the body starts out so tight, at least mine does. Right? Not a bad idea if you're super bendy and a super flexible person and to practice or try practicing the first thing in the morning. Come down onto your forearms. It should naturally tighten you up a little bit. But then by the end of the practice, you realize all the space and that you've created. Rest your forehead and stack your palms. I'd say the peace comes more and deeper within as you're able to travel through that spectrum from breathing into the resistance or the tightness and then acknowledging the space, the openness physically, mentally, and emotionally. And so always willing to come to your mat, start where you are. Right? You're going through a tough time. You're having a hard day. Right? You've got some hot, heated energy and frustration, anger. Go to your mat. Start with that. And then watch how far you evolve into your breath. It'll feel really good. And you'll hit a moment where it's like, oh, this is peace. And then you're smiling. And then you're noticing you did travel a vast bit of space. All through your breath, all from the inside out. Have a deep breath in here. And finish the exhale. Hover your head. Come up to your palms. Lean off to your right hip. Oh, we got some sunlight coming. Swing your left leg around in front. Yes, cross-legged. Bring the soles of your feet together from cross-legged. And so you face the top of your mat. I'm going to turn to face you. In Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together. And bring the heels in a little closer. Use your hands on your ankles. And if that's really tight, start with your hands behind you. And feel your sitting bones and ground into the mat. So it's less rolling back and curving the spine. Feel your sitting bones. Lift the back of your heart, and then you can bring your hands around to the back sides of your feet. Press your feet in towards each other and draw your knees out, and then roll your outer thighs down towards the ground. Shoulders away from the ears. We should be able to feel that pretty deep. All right, we've opened up and from the tension, stress you may be carrying in the sides of your neck and across your back with your shoulders down. You can move your head a little bit side to side. Keep the shoulders down, head back to center. Inhale. Exhale, hinge. Bring your chest forward. Elbows may touch your shins, belly in. And soften the chin just a bit. Breathe down into the base of your pelvis. On your next inhale, slowly bring your chest back up. Open your eyes. Such a beautiful day. Release the feet. Take the hands to the outer thighs. And give yourself a squeeze. Forehead to your knees, arms around your shins. And feel all the weight lifted off your shoulders. Flutter your lips. Let out a sigh. Whatever feels good. Soften your heart right here, right now. Wonderful. When you're ready, go ahead and take a nice big sip of water, coffee, tea, whatever you got. And then go ahead and lie down onto your back, please. Head to the top. And we'll set up into our final resting pose, Shavasana, today. Means you lie down onto your back, legs and spread like we started, hip width or wider. Arms by your sides with your palms facing up. As I was saying, you may now notice and reflect even deeper in the sense that you get the biggest bang for your buck when you practice first thing in the morning. You love the morning practice. Now it's in you, it's with you, it goes, it flows. You have the whole day ahead. I hope you all have a beautiful holiday. Enjoy your Easter. If you're able to get together with in some families you haven't seen in a long time, these are the beautiful moments. So enjoy them. All right, no need to rush any part of this day. And take your time in your Shavasana. Stay as long as you'd like. If you have any questions, our online community, please reach out, email me, message me anytime. And I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow. Remember, check the schedule on the app or online, and you'll be able to see when the class will be recorded live if you want to jump on live. Otherwise, it'll be there on the website for your recording. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much. Namaste.